not affect building issues with me or you. It's strictly spelled out to what it's for. And we did the same thing with the dairy issue. It was livestock operation. Now that had a broader spectrum because I could raise livestock, so could you. And we also got to remember about the gentleman that might want to put up his own turbine on his property. That could be an effect. And, you know, you're right, there are some overlaps.
Because when we passed that water ordinance, that pertains to everybody, even the residents.
That's right.
Yep.
But it's specific to the wind turbines.
Well, Rick made a motion, I'll support it.
So I guess let's just be clear on this. If this passes, do we want to have a preliminary meeting with them now?
I think we do. I think we need to sit down and explain where we're at and explain what the Citizens Committee is working on, get some ideas.
We need to give them
Find out what our legal rights
Yes.
are.
Yeah.
Right. So I guess I would make a motion that we retain their services and set up a preliminary meeting.
Have a roll call.
Yeah, we got it. Roll call vote.
What about,
Let's get the vote on it first. Vandenbush,
Yes.
Gates,
no.
Dennison, Marks is yes. 3-1 in favor. To retain Foster Swift as our counsel to help us with the direction for our Citizens Committee and our legal boundaries with the police power ordinance.
And the conflict of interest.
In the conflict.
Are you going to discuss this then as far as, you know, the cap on this thing, how far are you going to go with it, or how are you
$1
going
million.
We're going all the way.
$1 million
What?
or more.
Yeah, we're going for it.
We can say
Why we're here
$10,000 for now, and we can revisit it if we get to that point.
What you saying about a cap, Rich?
That's what I'm wondering. I don't know how do you put a cap on it? You can't get halfway, you can't say we're going to spend X amount and then get there and then. You know what I'm saying?
Where are we at with the budget? You're in the credit.
We only had $1,000, get money in the bank, we only had $1,000 set aside. I'm thinking maybe $5.
Why don't you see where it goes, give it a start, and kind of get a handle on things before you start putting arbitrary numbers
Yeah,
out.
that's what makes it tough. So, yeah, we have a preliminary meeting set up.
What's your guess?
Can you do like a phone conference with them?
Yes.
Do we have the capability here to do it?
We have DSL, so I guess I would assume so. I don't know how that is set up, but
That would save us. Yeah.
So, I mean, are you going to have a committee?
No,
And
us at first, because we're gonna have to,
Yes.
we're
because
gonna have to
ultimately
get
it
it
comes
set
to
up
us.
to.
We are the ones that make the decision on whatever happens.
So are you going to do this like in a special meeting, the board?
I think that would be the right way to do it. We have a special, let's set a special meeting date.
Either do the conference or have it.
Well, let's have him come down to the Citizens Committee. He can get a feel for what we have going on. We'll have to pay for his travel time for this one. And from there on, we should be able to do it.
Having set the parameters, which we can have the
Right.
committee work on. Or tell us maybe where there aren't any. You
I
know
know
what I'm saying?
the committee's next meeting is the 21st of February, so it would be good if we could have him here prior to that.
Oh, I'd like to be involved in it, and I won't be back until the 22nd.
No way.
Conflict of interest. Yeah. We don't know.
He's still a member of the board, and he should be there if he wants to be there.
That's right.
You just can't vote on things.
You know,
Shouldn't be in the room.
The case law says you shouldn't be in the room.
Maybe tomorrow. I'll
When will
back
you be back?
22nd.
get the citizen committee to hold up on their, I mean, there's,
Like
it's up to you guys, I guess, I mean, you can
23rd.
talk about things, but.
I think that we should still go ahead and meet on the 21st, because there's things that we can do even in advance of having any discussion with the attorney.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
So-
February sometime.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be out of town the last week, 4 days, Wednesday and Thursday, I'm out of town. So,
Monday or Tuesday.
Following weekend, like
the
28th.
23rd, and 23rd, 24th?
23rd is a Wednesday.
And 21st is when we meet on Monday.
Yeah.